Senator Rand Paul on the phone. He was in the batting cage when this happened. Senator, thank you for being on with us. Can you tell us what you heard and saw?
Well, I was in the batting cage at the time, and the first shot was sort of an isolated shot. You know, I grew up in the South, and I just thought someone had discharged a shotgun, which isn't that unusual in the South. But then I thought, well, we are in the city. We're not in the country here. But then after the first shot, then there was a rapid succession of shots, 5 or 10 shots. So I'm outside the perimeter. I'm on the right field line, and the batting cage is outside the field. There's about a 10-foot fence between me and the field. And in the field, I see Representative Scalise is shot but moving, and he's trying to drag himself through the dirt out into the outfield. There are two staffers in right field, only about 10 feet from me, but there's about a 20-foot fence separating me from them. And they were laying down, but then I'm seeing the shots hitting the dirt around them. And they're trying to make a difficult decision. Do we lay here, stay low, and hope he doesn't hit us? And this is a difficult decision, or does the shooter just advance and come closer and shoot you? And so you have to make a decision at some point whether to stay or run. And so one of the staffers scrambled up over the fence. It was probably, like I say, a 15, 20-foot tall fence. He did it in about 2 seconds. I don't think I could have done that. So I'm on the outside of the fence, and he and I are hiding behind a tree. But the gunshots are landing in the dirt in the outfield and around us. But it takes a few minutes to determine. You're not sure where they're coming from. I mean, my instinct was they were coming from the third baseline, and as more shots were fired, we were pretty sure that was, but you're kind of not sure which side of the tree to stand on because you're not sure where the shots are coming from. But everybody seemed to be congregating away from the third baseline behind small buildings in the dugout. The people on the field, unfortunately, didn't have much of a chance because nobody could get to them and they couldn't get to us. And it was a wide open field and just no way to get to people like Scalise until the firing would stop. So at one point, it appeared the gunman was, I think he continued to reload. I probably heard 50, 60 shots. And then finally we heard a response, from the Capitol Hill Police. And we're actually very lucky they were there. They do a great job. These are, brave men and women, and we were really lucky they were there.
And did you see anything happen between the Capitol Hill Police or the security detail and the perpetrator? Did you see the perpetrator at all?
I could see way in the distance, and everybody was saying he has a blue shirt on, but I could not see. The gun sounded like an AR-15 to most of us, and we couldn't see the gun, but it was a rifle. One of the things that's really fortunate, and probably why not everybody probably would have died, except for the fact that the Capitol Hill Police were there, and the only reason they were there is because we had a member of leadership on our team. If Scalise wouldn't have been on the team, unfortunately, he was hit, and I hope he does well. But also by him being there, he probably saved everybody else's life because if you don't have a leadership person there, there would have been no security there.